It's now time for the NEC Open mic, and our guest this week is the leading scorer in the Northeast Conference, averaging 18.1 points per game, and she's averaged 26.3 over her last four. It's sophomore guard from the Central Connecticut State Blue Devils, Samora Watson. Samora, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, it's good to catch up with you. Not that many defenses have been able to catch up with you as of late. It's been a lot of points. So how would you describe this run that you personally have been on these last couple of outings?
It's been a growing experience because, coming from East Carolina and coming here, it's my role change has been so different. So it's just the growth. I could just say I've been growing.
Awesome. I want to get into your journey coming up in just a little bit, but first I want to talk about the team because currently tied for fourth place, 4-5 in league play. Now, back in October, the coaches tried to predict how the season was going to go, and they kind of picked you guys to be last. So, how much are you and your teammates kind of really enjoying proving a lot of those doubters wrong right now?
I mean, like you said, ever since October, it's just been a chip on our shoulder, and we just been playing hard. I know we kind of started off a little rough, but I mean, hey, we're still growing as a team, and we're gonna prove y'all wrong.
It seems like it's been like that, like a lot of growth as the
Mhm.
season kind of has gone along. Your first year at the program, Coach Vini, her first year there. So, what's kind of been the secret to success, do you think, here in year one?
Well, Coach Way, she's just an amazing coach, and she keep us together. We're a family, and we've just been growing as a family. That's what I can say. That's just really been us. We're very much together on and off the court. We're sisters, and it's just a sisterhood.
That's awesome. And it definitely has been showing out there on the court. And for you, 38 points against New Hampshire, 35 against FDU, 37 this past weekend against Merrimack. Only Caitlin Clark and all of NCAA women's basketball has more 35-point games than you. So how does that sound? Does that sound weird? Like, are you impressed with yourself? Like that's kind of crazy, right?
Yes, I seen it earlier today, and I was like, nah, something's got to be up. But this one, I just couldn't believe it. But I mean, hey, it's just the work paying off. I mean, that's all I can say is paying off.
Now, can you tell, like during pregame, can you tell that you're in for a big night? Because you had a game against Wagner that it seemed like very frustrating shooting that night. Did it feel any different that night versus any of those 35-point nights that I just mentioned?
Yeah, it's just, before the game, I try to get myself into a zone. And for the Wagner game, I just couldn't get in a rhythm. And I feel like when I was out of place, it just wasn't good. So
Okay.
so before pregame, I just try to get in a rhythm in a good zone.
Now let's talk about your journey for a second. Let's go way back to the beginning. So how was it? When was it that you kind of fell in love with the game of basketball out of all the possible sports?
Well, when I was younger, I never actually was interested in sports. Then
Wow.
I had a best friend, and she asked me to play for her team in middle school, like seventh grade, maybe even before that. And I was like, yeah, I'll play. And then all of a sudden, I just loved how competitive it was. And then I started playing, and I kept up with it in high school. I just loved it, and yeah, ever since middle school, I just been kept going.
So what was the journey to get you from, Texas way back when and now here to Connecticut? You mentioned another stop along the way. So how'd you kind of find yourself to New Britain?
Yeah, I never would have thought I'd be in New Britain, but I can't lie, I love it here. So, yeah, it's just Coach White. I had a connection with her. I was being recruited to go to Temple University. But, when things didn't work out, I went to ECU for my first year, and then after things didn't work out there, I found out that Coach Wade was coming here, and so I said, Why not? Why not?"
It looks like it's been a great fit so far. Central Connecticut, they've never had a player lead the league at the end of the year in scoring. They had a player close a couple of years ago. So how cool would it be? I'm sure that's not the number one goal, but to finish as the league's leading scorer and kind of get a little notch for your program, that would kind of be neat, right?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gunning for it. I'm
Okay.
gunning.
Now you're going to be playing, I guess, your top challenger for that scoring title in Nicira Pryor Sacred Heart coming up this weekend. The first of two games still to come against Sacred Heart the second half of the conference play. So, from what you've seen on tape, what do you think might be a key or two for this game coming up on Friday night?
I think the main key is containing dribble penetration and boxing out. I think that's what we need to do to secure a nice win and staying together, obviously. So I think those are the keys. We'll be good.
Okay, we can't wait to watch that play out. And we have the final five questions. These are quick hitters. So first thing that comes to mind, let it out. All right.
Yep.
All right. Favorite snack or junk food?
Ice cream.
Okay. Favorite color?
Black.
Okay. Kansas City Chiefs or San Francisco 49ers?
Oh, 49ers.
Okay. If we took a survey of your teammates, what character trait or adjective do you think they would use to describe you?
Tough.
Okay, and that's good to be known as tough. That's awesome. That'd be awesome. And last one, what's the key for Central to keep things rolling and make a run for that championship this year?
Staying together and boxing out. Boxing
Okay,
out.
all right,
Emphasis on the box out, but
okay.
staying together most important.
Little bit of intangibles, a little bit of X's and O's, so
Yeah.
kind of merge them together. I like it. So our pleasure meeting you, getting a chance to chat with you today, and best of luck to you and the team the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
Be sure to check out some more on the Blue Devils coming up Friday night, 7 p.m. on NEC Front Row as they take on the Sacred Heart Pioneers. And be sure to check out the full episode of NEC Women's Basketball on the Run. It's available wherever you get your podcasts.